So Suleiman says, I have just started my event management business and I'd like to know, how do you manage event budgets efficiently? That is a beautiful question, Suleiman. And there are a few things that I listed down. Number one, ensure that you have listed all the items that you need for that event in your budget. In the quote that you're sending to the client, make sure that everything that you need, do not miss out anything. Everything that you need to pay for at that event, ensure that it is stated in your budget. Next thing, make sure to confirm all line items before submitting your quote to the client, and make sure you check the prices. Do not assume. Don't think that the price you used 2 months ago is the same price you're going to use now. Don't think that the amount you quoted for a particular MC last year is the same amount that MC charges this year. Ensure that you check the prices. If not, you might get into trouble, and you don't want to go back to the client saying, oh, we made a mistake and all of that. It doesn't make you look professional at all. Consider the time of your event. If, for example, you are preparing a quote in January for an event in December, prices are going to change. Things are going to move up, as the case may be. So you either let the client know that, look, we've created a bit of a leeway and we've taken up the cost a bit because things might change as a result of inflation. Or you can put a quote, you can put a side note at the end of the quote and say, and let the client know that prices might change eventually. Think of all your logistics costs while preparing your budget. Think of your transportation, your feeding, your accommodation. Think of all of that when you are preparing your quote to the client. Then always have a budget for contingency. I said this before, Murphy's Law always comes into play. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So there might be things that might happen in between that you might need to take care of that were not on your original quote. Next thing, be sure to clear with the client and get their sign off before you purchase anything extra. For example, you are doing the event and then you get a brainwave and you are like, hi, it'll be good for us to do a balloon drop at the end of this event. You gotta meet the client and you say, I think we should do a balloon drop. Client goes, yeah, that's great. You go and get balloon drop. Balloon drop is 150K. You didn't tell the client, but you got it. Client is happy with the balloon drop, but when you bring the cost forward, they're like, nobody signed off on this. Yes, we saw the balloon drop, but you didn't tell us the cost. If you had told us the cost, we would have said whether we should do it or not. So nobody gave us the cost. So we can't agree to do. So you need to be extremely careful. Make sure you sign off with the client before you put in any cost. Last but not the least, do not allow your imagination run wilder than your budget. I mean, it happens. You're thinking of so many things you want to add to the event, so many things that will make the event look beautiful and that will also make you look good. But the question is, does it fall within your budget, or is it you going out of pocket to do all of these things? These are some of the ways you can manage your event budget. Suleiman, I hope I've been able to answer this question for you.
Mirus Events, unforgettable moments seamlessly delivered.